President Trump is lying when he tries to blame the family separation policy on the Obama administration. He tried to do it again in the last debate, and it's simply not true. The family separation policy is, was, and always will be the brainchild of the Trump administration. Now, what Trump uses to try to bolster his false claims are photographs of children in detention during the Obama era. Those are real photographs, but the truth is different from what Trump is saying. And here's a quick fact check. Those of you who were following politics during the Obama era will remember the phrase unaccompanied minor crisis. Now, the key word in that phrase is unaccompanied. During the Obama administration, there was a massive influx of nearly 70,000 child refugees coming to the US seeking asylum with no parents with them. That's the important point. There were no parents with them. They were not separated from their parents. They arrived without parents. The administration, admittedly, was ill-equipped to deal with them, and the first step was to put these children somewhere, and that started in detention. Now, the Obama administration sought additional funds to deal with this crisis properly. Republicans did not allow the funds that were requested. I'm not saying that the Obama administration's handling of the crisis was in any way perfect or ideal, but it was a handling of a crisis that was thrust upon the administration. In contrast, the family separation crisis that occurred under the Trump administration was a crisis that the administration created intentionally. Trump administration officials have repeatedly gone on record saying that the purpose of the plan was a deterrent.
If you're smuggling a child, then we're going to prosecute you. And that child will be separated from you probably as required by law. If you don't want your child to be separated, then don't bring him across the border illegally. It's not our fault.
The cruelty was the point. If parents thought that their children would be ripped away from them if they came here, they'd be less likely to come here. Even though America is a country that has founded itself on welcoming refugees since its inception as a nation. Now, the most appalling aspect of this administration's policy is the fact that there was never any plan or any thought given as to how to reunite these children with their parents. They didn't even take the basic precautions you would take for checked baggage at an airport. There was simply no plan. And as a result, to date, some 300 children are totally unaccounted for, and some 500 children, their parents cannot be found. Those children are effectively orphaned. And this is not an accident. This was the inevitable result of a carefully crafted policy. And those are the facts.